Peace, love, and light, soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I am the Inner Path Shaman, an intuitive psychic channeler and a generational curse breaker with a message for light workers, for star seeds, for chosen ones, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is Karmics hate reviewing their past. That's why they don't clean up and change. Karmics hate reviewing their past. That's why they don't clean up and change. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you have been shamed, you have been smear campaigned, all because you carry a special light within your soul, the light of God, or the light of Christ, or the light of the universe, or the light of source, or the light of life, or the light of creation, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select all so that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me energetically, through the comments, through the spirit realm, or vibrationally. I really appreciate hearing back from you, because you validate my purpose, which is to bring messages of healing, messages of illumination, messages of guidance for my soul tribe, for the collective of light, for the world from the higher realms. It is my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey, the haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces, because through the contrast of their darkness towards my light, they have shown me that I have this inner light, and they've also shown me just how powerful it can be, and that it must stay on at all times. I am especially thankful that I'm now able to share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the world. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into the message, and before diving right in, I want to remind everyone that these messages are timeless. So when you hear the message, that's when your soul is ready to receive it. It doesn't matter when it was posted. Also, the messages are collective, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonates with you today, please like, share, subscribe. Help make the video more visible to others so that they too can come across this illuminating and healing message. Also, if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, which is the most powerful chakra in your chakra column, add green hearts to the comments. By adding green hearts to the comments, you animate Most High Mother and Father God, or Source, or the universe to optimize your heart chakra with the 528 hertz frequency, which is the frequency of God, the frequency of healing, the frequency of DNA repair, the frequency of love. So feel free to add as many green hearts as you're divinely inspired to, and let's get into the message through tarot. So today's message is a karmic update, and Spirit of the Most High Mother and Father God is coming through saying that karmics hate reviewing their past. That's why they don't clean up and change. So I could be talking to someone that is dealing with a karmic situation where you're dealing with a karmic entity. This could be embodied as a covert narcissist, a psychic vampire, an energy vampire, an empty vessel, a soulless being, an NPC, or they could just primarily be in the spirit realm. They could also be demonic principalities, demonic strongholds in the spirit realm. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So the main point is karmics don't change. So if you're someone that is dealing with such an entity and maybe you're holding out hope, I could be talking to someone that's leaving the light on or leaving the door open a crack for a karmic, with the hopes that they will change, they will clean up just as you are cleaning up your life. I could be talking to someone that is unaware of your uniqueness. The main point of these messages is also for you to become self-aware of who you are, so that you forge your own path first of all, and that you stay on your own path, stay in your lane, because that's where you're most powerful. That's where you are most authentic and in your truest form. So if you're on any other path, you're disempowered, because that's not 100% you. That means that it's a path that has been created for you by someone else, or it has been created, you have created it with a karmic. So Spirit is bringing a message to today to say that karmics hate reviewing the past, their past, because reviewing the past involves you looking at past traumas, opening up old wounds, and also, owning your mistakes, holding yourself accountable, and, making a resolution to do better next time and take the lessons forward with you. That's how you function if you're here and hearing this message. And that also means that you are a generational curse breaker, because a generational curse breaker is someone that incarnated to heal your family, your bloodline, your ancestry, your lineage, through breaking those toxic patterns, through, learning from past mistakes and doing better next time, or doing better than what mom and dad did, or what grandpa and grandma did, or what so and so did. That's who you are. So I'm definitely picking up on someone that's dealing with a karmic that is repeating cycles with you, or that is stuck, that entity or those entities, they themselves are stuck in endless karmic loops, because they refuse to review and change. They refuse to review their past and clean it up and change. So I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with the curse of hoarding. I could be talking to someone that is either in an entrenched type of hoarding a lifestyle, where maybe you accumulate things, you pile up things, but you're not cleaning up or cleaning out. You're not throwing out what you no longer need. You're just keeping everything there with you. Spirit wants you to know that it's a spirit, it's an energy, it's an entity, it's a demon, a hoarding demon. So what happens with karmics is, when they carry these demons, they project them or they send them to, anyone that carries the light, because your light is life force energy, your light is energy, your light is activity, your light is productivity, your light is creativity. So if you're dealing with any holding issues, Spirit wants you to know that there's a spirit that's working behind it, a curse, a demon, a generational curse. And this is where your creativity, your fire, your passion, it's being sapped up by that holding spirit. So take what resonates. Let's get deeper into the message. I could also be talking to someone that maybe you're not that far gone, but signs of this spirit are starting to creep into your space. I could be talking to someone that is, customarily or ordinarily, you're very tidy, you're very clean, but I could be talking to someone that is slowly being sucked into a pattern of you not picking up after yourself or not cleaning up after yourself, because that's what these demons like. They like to move in and harbor, in the midst of that chaos and disorder, and and live there and start working on your mind, your soul, your spirit, your body through that chaos. So take what resonates, and let's get into tarot. You could resonate with you could resonate with the saying. It's actually a quote from biblical text. Cleanliness is next to godliness. What that means is that when you're in a clean state, your connection with God is at its most clearest and unobstructed. But when there's mess around you, and this could also be metaphoric, so this doesn't have to be a mess in your physical space, it could be mess in your mental space. So regardless of where the mess is, it creates like obstacles for your connection with God. It means that you always have to go roundabout ways, or God has to use roundabout ways to try to reach you where God can communicate with you, like in a straight connection or in a straight line, when when your path with God is clean and unobstructed. So I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with mental chaos, mental disorder. I could be talking to a generational curse breaker that is also dealing with or coming into closing out cycles related to mental disorders or mental chaos. Take what resonates. So let's get into tarot. So self-awareness is the most important, because when you become self-aware, it's like you pinpoint who you really are amongst the chaos. So that's where you can start, cleaning up from knowing and remembering who you are. So that's what self-awareness is all about. It's about remembering who you are in this lifetime and past lives. So Ace of Cups is coming through. I'm definitely talking to an ascended master. This is who you are. I'm also talking to someone that's on the path of healing. You're healing through your heart chakra. So I could also, today's message, I could be talking to someone that is also going on past life regressions to heal past life wounds, past life emotional wounds, past life emotional traumas. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Spirit wants you to know that you're manifesting a new heart, because the cups is your heart space, it's your emotional space. It is also the spirit world. Your heart space is in the spirit world. So you're manifesting a new beginning, a new start that is filled with love. I'm also talking to someone that is on the self-healing journey. So Spirit wants you to know that because you are now reaching this state of purity in your heart space, if you are still entertaining any karmic energies lingering around you. You need to release them, release those cups, because karmic energies or karmics in general hate their past. That's why they don't clean up and change. But you are someone that is just cleaned up and changed. You have completed a cycle and you're manifesting this new beginning. So Spirit wants you to protect that new beginning and distance yourself from any karmic energies that may be, filtering into your space or into your life or on your path at this time. So you could be a life path number 1. You could be born the 1st of the month. You could be born in January. You could be born January the 1st. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be talking to a Cancer. If that's you, this message is for you. So 10 of Cups is also coming through to confirm that you're someone that has accomplished something. You are in the state of ultimate completion when it comes to the cycle that you have just completed, because it is also, it's healing your heart. And also this 10 is it's like a score when you think in terms of 1 through 10. 10 is the highest. And 10 of Cups means that you're manifesting inner happiness, inner joy. I could also be talking to someone that is manifesting a new beginning in creativity, doing something that you love, because that is also something that can put you in that Ace of Cups energy. Being able to create freely, because creativity is also light energy that connects you directly with God, because creativity puts you in flow state. So Spirit wants you to stay on this trajectory and focus on what you're manifesting. This 10 of Cups energy at this time, there's rainbow energy here. You could recently have seen a rainbow, or you could have dreamt of a rainbow. I could also be talking to someone that has watched a video in the channel library titled It's Official, Hopi Prophecy Activated, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could also resonate with the lotus energy. I could also be talking to someone that is into nature. I could be talking to a nature lover, or someone that loves to spend time in gardens, in manicured gardens or parks. If that's you, this message is for you. You could also resonate with the Irish saying that there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I could be talking to someone that's Irish in this lifetime or past lives. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You'll be born the 10th of a month. You'll be born in October. You'll be born October the 10th. The double 10th could also be significant to someone. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Knight of Pentacles is coming through. I'm definitely talking to a warrior, because that's what that's the kind of energy that you have to engage yourself in on this path, path of spiritual awakening and soul healing. You have to be a warrior. You have to fight, because when you start off there, opposing forces that really challenge you and try to get you off the path. But I'm talking to someone that stays on the path. I'm also talking to someone that is very patient, because out of the 4 suits on the tarot deck, or in the tarot deck, the Pentacles is the slowest. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. The Knight of Swords, or Knight of Cups, or Knight of Wands is in the spirit realm, and that is where things manifest first before they show up in your physical reality. So Pentacles is your physical reality. It's the material harvest. It's what you gather from your spiritual efforts, or it's what you harvest from your spiritual seeds, what you are doing or what you do in the spirit realm. So this could be what you're doing consciously or unconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally. So that's why Spirit is bringing in, an alert through today's message about, karmics being different from you, so that you don't allow that to slowly creep into your physical reality, because that's how karmics also operate. Demonic forces, dark forces, they also know that, principle of, they can manifest something very quickly in the spirit realm, and in the physical realm it can take, take longer to show up, but they actually start, planting small seeds. Especially the spirit realm is also your mental space, for example. So I could also be talking to someone that's dealing with crown chakra attacks, but they can send small seeds to put you to start that pattern for you, the pattern of not wanting to review your past and clean up, or not wanting to clean up, whether it's your lifestyle or your habits, or even just your living space. So pay attention. If that's you, if you are starting to notice signs of you cutting back on your cleanliness, or on your hygiene, or on your order, if you are noticing a build-up of clutter, Spirit is definitely talking to you. As this Knight of Pentacles, Spirit wants you to clean up that physical reality. If you're seeing it in your physical reality, you definitely want to do something about it immediately to mitigate it in the spirit realm. You might resonate with the term as above, so below. It's also an infinity loop, that relationship, or that universal law. I could be talking to someone that is working with Hermes Trismegistus, but you can actually stop something that is already flourishing in the spirit realm, at the first sign of it in the physical realm. So it's not too late for you to fix that for someone. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But Spirit wants you to stay on this horse as the Knight of Pentacles. Continue to be that warrior. I'm hearing, don't let up. Don't let up on karmics. I'm hearing. I could also be talking to someone that's dealing with toxic friends, or a toxic friend, a toxic ex-lover, toxic ex-friend, but an entity that is trying to pull you back into into a toxic dynamic with them, but with a new twist, because that's what dark forces are also doing. They're trying to evolve their tricks, although it's really desperate attempts at this time, because the planet is shifting. The planet is already advanced in its shift from 3D to 5D consciousness. We are in the beginning stages of the age of Aquarius, where that kind of existence of illusions and tricking people to get by, it's not working anymore. That's why Spirit is bringing a revelation to you through this message for someone, because Spirit has caught someone in your circle trying to plant seeds of hoarding, trying to plant seeds of disorder and chaos, and for someone it's manifesting through your physical surroundings. So Four of Swords is coming through. So Four of Swords is about relaxing, putting your swords down. I could be talking to someone that is being kept busy in battle by dark forces, demonic forces, like literally 24/7. Sometimes it can be like that on the spiritual journey, but you also run the risk if you're someone that is constantly fighting battles, because you are a knight. But if you're someone that is constantly fighting battles, you also face that risk of things starting to spiral out of control in other areas of your life, such as the order or the cleanliness, while you're busy fighting these battles. So I could also be talking to someone that needs to take a break from battling, from swords, from fight action with demonic forces, and instead fight back through cleaning up your world, cleaning up the disorder or chaos that may be starting to build up in your environment. So be in this Four of Swords energy. Take take a break from battle. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled Get Out of War Mode, or this could be a call for you to watch that message if you haven't already. But you need to get out of war mode to stabilize yourself, because you are in this new beginning. This Ace of Cups energy, it's a rebirth, it's a new beginning. Treat yourself like a newborn. So that means don't be fighting all the time, like, using the swords all the time. When you choose, for example, to deal with the disorder and chaos, it actually forces you to be creative, to engage a creative side of you, which is your right brain. Sometimes you fight battles out of your left brain, which uses just pure logic, but when you're in your right brain, you have to be creative. So for example, if you're someone that has to deal with a mess or disorder or chaos, you have to run it in your mind first. You have to run a solution in your mind first and decide how you're going to tackle. What are you going to pick up first? What are you going to pick up next? Where are you going to put it? What are you going to do with the space that you're cleaning up? And this can be in your physical space or in your mental space. It works both ways. So when you choose to fight your battles that way, to fight them creatively instead of being in swords all the time, it's also like, when you tackle a problem creatively, you actually throw off any demonic entities that are trying to put you on that trajectory of being in a battle or sword fights in the spirit realm all the time. So you could be a life path number 4, you could be born the 4th of a month, you could be born in April. You could be born April the 4th. If that's you, this message is for you. 7 of Swords is coming through to confirm that it is spiritual warfare out there. I mean, that is what this journey is about anyway. You get to fight battles along the way. But it's your path, it's your journey, and you decide how you balance yourself out on the journey. Are you going to be creative? Are you going to be rigid and fight until you break? Because that's what your enemy wants. They want to break you. They themselves are powerless, but oftentimes demonic entities, they use your power against you. So for example, if disorder and chaos are creeping up on your path or in your space, it means that now you have to take extra time to deal with it, and that's like time away from more productive pursuits on your journey. So I could be talking to someone that is being called by spirit in this 7 of Swords energy. You are being called to spend time educating yourself in the Swords realm or in the air realm instead. I could be talking to an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but Swords is in the air realm. So educate yourself, stay connected with God. 7 is the number of God. So it's a spiritual number. Stay connected with God. Stay in this energy of, studying the situation, studying the disorder, studying the chaos. I could also be talking to someone that is about to go on a spiritual quest to spiritually cleanse your space or spiritually cleanse your mind, but with a learner's mindset. Because when you go in with a learner's mindset, you're going in consciously, and that's how you're gonna see, what's causing it and how you can prevent it next time. You could be a life path number 7. You could be born the 7th of a month. You could be born in July. You could be born July the 7th. If that's you, this message is for you. In this 7 of Swords energy, educate yourself while your enemy or your enemies refuse to review their past and change. Because when someone is rigid and they refuse to change, that actually gives you the upper hand, because that opens up unlimited possibilities for you when someone is stuck on one way of doing things, and they want to drag you down with it. You don't have to be stuck there. As someone that's creative, as someone that is on the journey of self-improvement, I could be talking to someone that's dealing with an entity that's stuck on a one-track mind, and they're trying to impose that on you. But how they're doing it, they're using the illusion of disorder and chaos to bring you in. So Ace of Pentacles is coming through. I'm really talking to someone that's you're brilliant. You're a high achiever. This Ace of Pentacles is your pentacles is your material harvest of your spiritual seeds or your spiritual efforts. Pentacles is your money, it's your wealth, it's your material comfort. So I'm talking to someone that scores really high in those areas. But when a demonic entity sees that, they hate it because they see that it's being born out of your effort to change and do better all the time, and that's something that they can't do. So they see you, this is what they see, and this is what they'll be trying to destroy. So that's why you need to be self-aware that you're this ace, you're an ascended master. I'm talking to a champion. So now you're manifesting a pentacle that is new, that is remastered, that cannot be destroyed through this quest or through this journey that Spirit is talking about in today's message. So I'm definitely talking to someone that's about to change your routine or change your lifestyle, but you're definitely going through it with Spirit, with Most High Mother and Father God, with your spirit team. So you could be seeing repeating once. If that's you, this message is for you. You could also be a life path number 11. If you are, you also are gifted with the gift of dreams. I'm talking to a visionary. So that's why Spirit is calling you to use those visionary abilities. I could be talking to an awakening ascended master, a life path number 11. I could also be talking to someone that's working or being initiated to work with ascended master Joseph, the biblical deity known for his dream where he dreamt that he had a coat of many colors. I could also be talking to someone that is being initiated to work with Edgar Casey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Because to activate those gifts, just like Spirit said earlier, the pathways, to your soul, they have to be clean and clear, so that it's like contacts on a battery. For example, if you're familiar with vehicle or car batteries, if the contacts on the battery, what connects the car's electrical wires or the electrical system to that battery, if the contacts on the battery are corroded, or if there's a build-up, the car won't move. The battery would literally die until it either gets cleaned up or gets replaced. So Spirit is taking you on a quest to do it spiritually, through consciousness, with the 5D mind. I'm also hearing this could be a 5D activation or 5D ascension for someone. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. 7 of Cups is also coming through. I'm definitely talking to someone that's also receiving attacks, not only in your mental space, in that 7 of Swords energy, but in your emotional space. But you yourself are above it as this Ace of Cups. You're transcending, you're high above any emotional attacks that are seeking to cause you disorder and chaos in your life or in your mind or in your space. So in this 7 of Cups energy, stay vigilant and examine any incoming cups, any incoming intuitive downloads, any incoming energy shifts, to make sure that vibrationally the energies that are in your space are aligned with who you are. And if anything is amiss, Definitely you want to vibe cleanse and keep your space clean vibrationally in this Seven of Cups energy. So you could also be seen repeating sevens, repeating any like repeating patterns, especially for example, 7 is the number of God. So in this instance, it's also an amping up of God energies at a collective level, and also on your path, because you're here and hearing these messages. So know that you also have that much support for you to overcome this pattern. So you could be 77 years old, you could be born 1977. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. King of Swords is coming through. I'm definitely talking to someone that is manifesting a throne, because these thrones start off or manifest in the spirit realm before you manifest it in the physical realm. So in the spirit realm, you're already on this throne as the King of Swords. But as a King of Swords, you don't just get up from your throne and charge at every attempt to attack you. You decide, you assert your authority, you assert your personal power over the situation, and decide whether to be in that Four of Swords energy and take a break from it and do something else instead, or if you really need to get up and do something about it. So that's what it means, staying on the throne. You have to balance staying on the throne. As a King of Swords, you don't always have to get up and fight every battle. Sometimes you have to be strategic and use the mental space or use mental power, which is also spiritual power, to fight and conquer your battles in the spirit realm, or to settle things in the spirit realm, and not waste any of your energy in the physical realm trying to do something about it. I'm hearing a stitch in time saves 9. So as a King of Swords, you're someone that is clear in the mind, or this is also being activated for you. Assertiveness, sharpness in the mind, clarity in the mind. I could also be talking to someone that is working with Archangel Michael on this journey. If that's you, this message is for you. I could also be talking to someone that is working with Most High Father God, or this could also be an initiation to go deeper, or to go, on a more profound clean up and change quest through this message. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So the Chariot energy is coming through, and this is the third number 7 that is coming through the message today. So I'm going to ring the bell to center, to ground the energies. The 77 number is a jackpot number. I'm definitely talking to someone that is manifesting a jackpot, a spiritual jackpot, a victory on the other side of this quest. So ringing the bell dissipates also dark energies, dark forces, demonic energies that may be lurking and creeping up and trying to, cause disorder and chaos. So in this Chariot energy, you're someone that is poised for movement, for progress, for growth, especially because you're manifesting this new beginning energy. So you have a lot of potential, a lot of momentum. I'm also talking to someone that has made a lot of significant progress on the journey thus far. So that's why Spirit wants you to maintain yourself clean. You can tell from this tarot section of today's message just how powerful and how clean the energies are. First at a collective level, and of course at an individual level. It depends on where you are at on this journey, but you do have access to this energy, to this power. So you want to make sure that you do what it takes to keep yourself there, to keep yourself on this trajectory. So you could resonate with the dragon energy. I could also be talking to someone that is being initiated to work with the dragon ancestors. You could also resonate with Pharaoh energy. I could be drawn to someone that is working with the Egyptian pharaohs. I could be drawn to someone that's working with Osiris or Horus or Ramses. I could also be drawn to someone that's Egyptian in this lifetime or past lives. You could recently have seen the angel number 777. If that's who this message is for you. So let's get into energies. Let's step into energies and see, you know, what else is in the energetic space and what you need to focus on. Whoever you are, congratulations on staying on top of things like this and scoring high with these aces, with this throne. That's why Spirit is saying you deserve a break. You can take a chill pill from, you know, from that kind of battle, you know, swords battle in the air realm. For someone, it's coming from Archangel Michael himself. Archangel Michael wants you to focus on creatively cleaning up your space. That's also how you strengthen your sword of light, because remember, it's a sword of light. It's not a sword of metal. So that means this sword can do a whole lot more for you than the conventional sword. It's a spiritual sword. I can be talking to someone that recently activated their sword of light, because sword of light energy is coming through, although we don't have an ace of swords in the message. But I'm talking to someone that recently, because it has, you know, shown up time and again in messages. So I'm picking up on someone that has had their sword of light activated. So the garden and the gate is coming through. I'm definitely picking up on someone that is into gardening, or someone that likes to, you know, spend time in gardens, spend time in nature. So Spirit wants you to stay there so that you can also keep your aura clean, keep your energetic, your electromagnetic field clean. This might also be a call for someone to spend time in the garden. If you are someone that is into gardening, spend time in your garden. But this could also be your spiritual garden, the garden in your mental space, to clean it up, to you know, to change things around, to shift things around. This could also be a call for someone to spend time in nature, to ground yourself. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 30 years old, you could be born 1930, or the 1930s could be significant for someone. You could be born the 30th of a month. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Walking away is also coming through. So definitely today's message is about walking away from karmics that hate reviewing their past, because they don't want to change, they don't want to clean up, they want to bring that mess to you. So walk away from that. Walk away from it. So you could be 27 years old, you could be born 1927 or 1972. You could be 72 years old, you could be born February the 7th or July the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Archangel Gabriel is also coming through with fifth chakra healing or unblocking or activation. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could be talking to someone that is being driven into, or being sucked into arguments, being sucked into quarrels, because that's also using your throat chakra. And this could be causing a blockage. I could be talking to someone that is, you know, creative through their voice. I could be talking to a singer. I could be talking to a musician. I could be talking to a motivational speaker. I could be talking to a spiritual teacher. I could be talking to a teacher, an instructor, but someone that uses their voice. And Archangel Gabriel is coming through because there's a throat chakra blockage, or there's a boost that you need. So for someone, this message today is coming through from Archangel Gabriel to you know, reactivate or to boost or to clear your throat chakra, to help you to take a break from, you know, that back and forth with trying to reason with or level with karmics. They hate their past. They hate reviewing things. They hate going, over things with you to settle things. They don't want to change. They don't want to clean that up. So for someone, this message is coming through from Archangel Gabriel. Walk away. You could be 39 years old. You could be born 1939. You could be born 1993, or be 93 years old. You could be born March the 9th or September the 3rd. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So financial constraints is also coming through. I could be talking to someone that is also being attacked financially, or through this disorder and chaos. For someone, it's meant to cause you to be in financial constraints. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with a real mess created for you by karmics that may be costing you money or putting you in financial constraints. If that's you, this message is for you. Spirit wants you to walk away from that karmic energy to release those financial constraints. You could be born the 13th of a month. You could be born 1931 or 1913. You could be born January the 3rd or March the 1st. You could be born the 31st of a month. If that's you, this message is for you. So rainbow energy is coming through again. So that's also a confirmation that whatever financial constraints you may be dealing with right now, or that may be caused as a result of any disorder and chaos that is in your environment. Spirit wants you to know that it is temporary, because rainbow energy already came through the 10 of Cups energy, and it's showing up again here with this happy family energy, rainbow energy. So I could also be talking to someone for whom this disorder and chaos has been in your family. I could be talking to someone, a generational curse breaker, whose happy family dynamic has been destroyed or has been impacted or corrupted by karmic interference through disorder and chaos. And this could also be through generational curses like hoarding. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you are manifesting this happy family on the other side of the quest, of this quest, or this cleaning up exercise, Spirit is saying. So you could be a life path number 4. You could be born the 4th of a month. You could be born in April. This is a repeating number 4. You'll be seeing repeating 4s. You could be 44 years old. You'll be born 1944. If that's you, this message is for you. Thinking man is coming through. So for someone, whoever Spirit is talking about, this is a man that is constantly, or a masculine that is constantly in your thoughts. That means that they are mentally controlling you. I could be talking to someone that is dealing also with the MK Ultra subconscious programs. I could be updating someone that has watched, or someone that needs to watch, a message in the channel library titled Subconscious Mind Cleanse. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be talking to someone that is being driven to to excessive thinking or excessive time in your thought space. That's why Spirit is asking you to take a break in that 4 of Swords energy, and instead creatively clean up and change things around, instead of staying stuck in your thoughts. So I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with the illusions, mental cords, attachments, entanglements, curses, hexes, spells that are creating chaos in your mind and causing you to be thinking or overthinking all the time, to where it's exhausting you or it's burning you out and you need a break. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Spirit wants you to take a break and also center yourself in the present. Focus on the present moment. I could be updating someone that has watched or needs to watch a recent message in the channel library. titled Your Light Always Present. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But it is a bridging message for someone to today's message. The world card is also coming through. I'm talking to someone that is on a big earth mission. You incarnated to impact the world through your life experiences, through the lessons that you're learning along the way. This is who I'm talking to. So spirit is elevating you. You're meant to be this high, this visible, because you're someone that is being put on the world stage. And when there's karmic interference trying to creep in with disorder and chaos, this can actually disrupt or even sabotage your world mission. So spirit wants you to be self-aware, not only about these thrones, these aces that you're manifesting, but also your world mission and your soul's purpose. You could be 29 years old, you could be born 1929 or 1992, you could be 92 years old, you could be born February the 9th or September the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Door to value is coming through. This is confirmation. Spirit already mentioned earlier that those financial constraints are just temporary. It's something that is being caused either in your spiritual environment or your physical environment or both. There's a little bit of chaos, or there's chaos, disorder that needs to be taken care of, so that you can open this door to value, this door to money, this door to wealth for yourself, because you're the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be 31 years old, you'll be born 1931, you'll be born the 31st of a month, you could be born the 13th of a month, you could be born 1913, you could be born March the 1st or January the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So indecision is coming through. I could be talking to someone that is also dealing with the double-mindedness or schizophrenia attacks. Spirit already mentioned from the get-go in this message that something is going on, like mental chaos, mental disorder attacks. It's a collective energy. It is part of this spiritual warfare as we collectively, as the world shifts from 3D to 5D consciousness. So if you are someone that is dealing with indecision at this time, I could also be talking to someone that maybe your thoughts get interrupted midway through doing something, and maybe your mind gets taken to doing something else, like starting something new before you complete what you're working on. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Spirit wants you to go into that Four of Swords energy to clear this indecision. Go into that Four of Swords energy, because what that's gonna do is gonna put you back on your throne as the King of Swords, where you can see clearly and where you can decide what to do, what not to do, and therefore clear this indecision. You could be a life path number 8. You'll be born the 8th of the month. You'll be born in August. You'll be born August the 8th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So I'm bringing out the Escape the Matrix Oracle. This is my very own Oracle deck that I downloaded from source, from the Most High Mother and Father God, the angels, the ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. There are messages, there are activations. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If you would like a more personal deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message is resonating with you to help others find it. So curse breaker is coming through. I'm definitely talking to a generational curse breaker, and here's confirmation for you. If you're listening for the first time, you are on a quest to break curses. I'm definitely getting throat chakra interference. I'm talking to someone that's dealing with the throat chakra attacks as well. That's why Archangel Gabriel is stepping in. But you are a generational curse breaker. That's why you're here. You could be 79 years old, you could be born 1971, you could be born 1997, or be 97 years old. You could be born July the 9th or September the 7th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So you are a curse breaker. That's what sets you apart from karmics that hate to review their past and change it and clean it up and change it. So I could also be talking to someone that maybe you've been feeling out of sorts around karmic energies, and it's about your cleanliness. I could be talking to someone that maybe you receive pressure, to lower your standard, your cleanliness standard, and this doesn't just have to be about your, your physical hygiene. It can even be your work ethic. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with toxic karmic co-workers that want you to lower your standard, and become like them and refuse to clean up and change. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Dream portals is also coming through, so pay attention to your dreams. I could also be talking to someone for whom these attacks are coming through dream portals. I could be talking to someone that is dealing with lucid dream attacks, where a demonic entity can put you in a lucid dream. That means it's a scripted dream where they have scripted, the whole event from start to finish. And they actually, what happens is they implant it in you and make it, feel like it's originating from within you, but it's actually something that has been injected into your soul through dreams. You could resonate with the movie Inception. I could be talking to someone that has watched Inception. If that's you, this message is for you. Spirit wants you to pay attention to your dreams at sleep time and also your waking dreams, because even in your waking moments, you can be in a dream portal, in a lucid dream portal. So you need to know how to bring yourself back to the present, how to bring yourself to awareness, so that you can also hack and snap out of any lucid dream portal that has been created for you by demonic entities. Because, for example, if it's a hoarding incident, for example, let's say you're someone that hasn't been able to clean up for X number of weeks, it can be like, it means that you are actually in a dream portal that is slowly, taking root, a dream portal of hoarding that has been created for you. It's invisible, you can't see it, but that's how these entities work. So you could be 68 years old, you could be born 1968 or 1986, or you could be 86 years old, you could be born June the 8th or August the 6th. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Mountains of discovery is also coming through. So for someone, Spirit wants you to know that when you start clearing this disorder and chaos, you're going to discover a whole mountain of illumination or epiphanies. You're about to encounter mountains of discovery, like a lot of discovery through this quest. You could be 51 years old, you could be born 1951, you could be born 1915, you could be born May the 1st or January the 5th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Money is about to blow up for you. Come on now. Here's double confirmation. Spirit wants you to know. So if you're someone that is dealing with financial constraints, Spirit is saying there's a cleanup that is needed to remove those blocks so that money can freely flow to you. So just by saying money is about to blow up, it means that in your creativity, in the spirit realm, you have a manifestation vortex that is like literally loaded with money. Because you are this Knight of Pentacles, you are somebody that is therefore able to, create and generate wealth. I could also be talking to someone that is working with Esther or Jerry Hicks. You could be familiar with, the manifestation vortex. You could be familiar with the book Ask and It Is Given. If that's you, this message is for you. I could be talking to someone that has read Ask and It Is Given. You could be 61 years old, you could be born 1961, you could be born June the 1st or January the 6th, you could be born the 16th of a month. If that's you, this message is for you. So protracted battle is coming out to confirm that I'm talking to someone that has been in a protracted or lengthy battle with whoever spirit is talking about, or whoever comes to mind as you hear this message. And that's their strategy of disempowering you. They want to keep you in this protracted battle. So beware of any hoarding or disorder or chaos attacks that are coming through at this time. This is designed to keep you in battle. So when you have to battle with your own, cleanliness or your own mental clarity, it's like it's like you're battling yourself, but there's actually an entity, a puppet master that's pulling the strings behind the scenes. So that's why Spirit wants to take you on this quest to see who all is doing it behind the scenes. You could resonate with the number 17. You could be born the 17th of a month. You could be born 1971 or be 71 years old. You could be born January the 7th or July the 1st. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Live out your love is coming through. Spirit wants you to live your life through love. That's why that Ace of Cups energy is also the opener of today's message. Stay in love with yourself. I'm also hearing you could be 20 years old. You could be born 1920. You could be born the 20th of a month, or the 1920s could be significant for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Black cat energy is also coming through. So I'm talking to someone that has also been ostracized. You have been cast away, and you're someone that has had to eke out or carve out your own independence on this journey. I'm talking to someone that is also very self-sufficient. I mean, the energies in the tarot show that you're someone that's on the throne. So you gotta be independent and self-sufficient to have risen that high up. And especially if you are, and cats are also known for their cleanliness. And if you are someone that carries cat energy, you naturally gravitate towards order, cleanliness, and hygiene. So I could be talking to someone that is also from the black cat race, or you could also own a black cat, or you could have recently seen a black cat. You could also resonate with bigger black cats, and not just the domestic cat. You could resonate with the Black Panther. I could also be talking to someone that has watched the Black Panther movies or grew up on the comics. I could also be talking to someone that has watched Wakanda Forever. If that's you, this message is for you. I could also be talking to someone that is working with the Egyptian cat-headed goddess Sekhmet or the goddess Bast. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Be 48 years old. You could be born 1948 or 1984. You could be 84 years old. You could be born April the 8th or August the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. And escape from the matrix is also coming out. So I'm definitely talking to someone that is dealing with a matrix or a straight jacket or a maze that has been created for you. So this is an activation for you to escape. This could be a subconscious matrix program as well. And Spirit is activating an escape for you through this message, a way out. Work with whichever deities are calling you out in this message, from the ones that have been mentioned. You could be 65 years old, you could be born 1965 or 1956. You could be born June the 5th or May the 6th. You could be 56 years old. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So speak with passion is also coming through. So for someone, this is coming from Archangel Gabriel. Since Archangel Gabriel is coming through with fifth chakra healing and block clearing, so for someone it's Archangel Gabriel that is saying speak with passion. You're gonna clear these blocks so that you can speak with passion and also open the door to value for yourself. So Spirit is also saying for someone this cleanup is also going to open up the door to value, not just in monetary terms, but valuable lessons I'm hearing. So you could be you could be born the 14th of a month, you could be born January the 4th or April the 1st, you could be 41 years old or be born 1941. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So let's get into more oracle messages and see how Spirit wants to conclude today's message. So if the message is resonating with you today, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to help others find it. And if you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. And don't forget to add green hearts to the comments if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multidimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself. So self-love is coming through. This is just a double emphasis. Spirit already brought up self-love a few times in the message already. You are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. I'm hearing love yourself first. So stay on this path of self-love. Self-love is also about continuous cleanup and change. So stay on this path. It could be a life path number 3. If you're born the 3rd of a month, if you're born March the 3rd. If that's you, this message is for you. Or you could just generally be born in March. Nourishment is also coming through. So you're being asked to take time out for self-care. So this is also a double confirmation of that 4 of Swords energy. Take a time out to nourish your soul. And the number 17 is also repeating. We recently have seen 1717. If that's you, this message is for you. Auric field is coming through. It is time to call in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. So Spirit already mentioned cleaning your auric field through spending time in nature. So this is also a double confirmation to spend time in nature, to allow nature to to absorb off any toxic energies that may be putting you in states of indecision or mental disorder and chaos. You could be 52 years old, you could be born 1952, you could be born 1925 or be 25 years old, you could be born May the 2nd or February the 5th. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So spiritual growth is coming through. You're currently experiencing a lesson required for your spiritual evolution. So that's just straightforward and right in line with what Spirit already mentioned earlier, that this is a quest for you to grow spiritually from this exercise. So you could be 67 years old, you'll be born 1967 or 1976, you could be 76 years old. You could also be born June the 7th or you could be born June the 7th or July the 6th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Dark night of the soul is also coming through. You are in the midst of a spiritual awakening. So I could be talking to someone that is experiencing a dark night of the soul, experiencing challenges, experiencing attacks in your heart space, in your mental space, with disorder and chaos creeping in. Spirit is saying it is a dark night of the soul. That means that daybreak is coming soon for someone, because we already have new beginning energies here. You are in the midst of a spiritual awakening, and that's what this journey is all about. You could be 42 years old, you could be born 1942, you could be born 1924 or be 24 years old, you could be born April the 2nd or February the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm also talking to an old soul, someone that is incarnated for multiple lifetimes. You have gained wisdom beyond your years. So whatever this chaos or disorder that is building up here, someone that has already defeated it and conquered it in the past, because you've incarnated as an old soul. You incarnate over and over and over and over and over again to learn, to do things, to try things differently, to make mistakes and grow from it. That's what it means to be an old soul. So definitely in your soul there's a solution to this issue that you're dealing with, but you have to get inside your soul to get that answer out. You have to go on a quest with spirit, with your spirit guides, with your spirit team, with divinity, divine forces, Most High Mother and Father God. You have to go on that journey inward to be able to retrieve that solution and bring it into your current reality through past life regression. So spirit wants you to know that you are an old soul, because that's what it is if you're an old soul, you have a wealth of experience. Spirit already mentioned mountains of discovery. There's a whole lot inside you that you can tap into to continue to grow and to continue to evolve. So you could be 21 years old, you could be born 1921, you could be born 1912, could also be born the 12th of a month or the 21st of a month, could be born February the 1st or January the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Spiritual teacher is coming through to confirm that I'm talking to someone that incarnated an old soul, that incarnated to teach through your life experiences. You are being guided to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. So through this quest or through this chaos or disorder that is taking place, you are actually being moved into your role as a spiritual teacher. So that's why Spirit is awakening you through today's message, bringing your consciousness and awareness to this. So you could be 20 years old. This is a repeating number 20 in today's message. You could recently have seen 2020. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Or the year the year 2020 could be significant to someone as well. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Awakening is also coming through to confirm that even collectively we are awakening in our consciousness and evolving. So you're also part of that wave of awakening that is taking place on the planet. You are no longer letting people dictate and run your life for you. This is who I'm talking to. That's why you're manifesting that throne as the King of Swords. You don't allow anyone to dictate to you, even through their mental manipulation, their subconscious programs, their curses, hexes, spells. You don't allow anyone to tell you what to do. So I'm talking to someone that is awakening to this and now taking charge and identifying patterns and stopping them or releasing them and owning your journey, your soul's path. So you could be born the 5th of a month, you could be born in May, you could be born May the 5th. Cinco de Mayo could also be significant to someone. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So automatic negative thoughts is coming through. So definitely I'm talking to someone that's dealing with mental manipulation or mental interference through your thoughts. Spirit already mentioned the thinking man earlier. So you're learning to take charge of the thoughts you choose to give life to. So you have to own your thoughts as well, and you have to tune out automatic negative thoughts. So this is also an activation for you to be aware of yourself when you automatically, slip into negative thinking. You could recently have seen the number 3131. If that's you, this message is for you. It's repeating in today's message. for a reason. So I'm going to close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some clarity, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, add green hearts to the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up now with angel answers. For anyone that has a question for your angel or angels and you would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Don't stop, just flipped out. That could be an answer for someone, but I'm not quite done shuffling, so let's give it a shuffle and see what the angel answer is. So if your question resonates with don't stop, then that is your answer, but let's retrieve another answer. So the angel answer is a yes. So I'll be talking to someone whose question is a yes, no type of question. If that's you, your answer is yes. And as far as the collective of the tribe is concerned, Spirit is also doubly confirming through this angel answer, yes, karmics hate reviewing their past. That's why they don't clean up and change. So that's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day, living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.